वालेकुम सलाम बोलो ना अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह तुम्हारी खबर क्या भी वाला छोटा मोटा हाँ छाप में काट डाले हाँ छह आप में काट डाले ये छह बाबू रात में जाना तो ऑर्डर करा था हाँ लेकर के लेकर था भूख लगे खाया बंदा खाया मतलब रात चलने खेला करने के यहाँ सुशांत की जगह नहीं नहीं हाँ जाओ मुझे नहीं पता मोबाइल है ना नहीं पता भी करना है नहीं है पता नहीं वालेकुम सलाम अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह बोलो डांट बैठ गया ठीक है तो बच्चा दिखाओ आ जाओ आपको दिखाओ जो हमारा कहता है बड़े बंदा उठाएगा तो काटा दूँ मेरे काम पर तो काम जाता भाई कौन से नहीं ये पता 500 नहीं जस्ट तुम्हारा मैसेज देखा सब कुछ क्या मुसीबत थी मैं तो क्या क्या मालूम इसमें सब साउंड आ रहा है लेकिन मेरा इसमें साउंड नहीं आ रहा। इसमें साउंड
The links are chat. People who are in YouTube live will join Microsoft Teams or better connect as well as you can ask the questions live and interactive. If you want at least 15 hours of have you watched your begin. Thank you for being here. The workshop will start in another 7 minutes. The people who are in YouTube live are requested to join Microsoft Teams, and the people who are in Teams are requested to kindly turn off your mics and cameras. For the entire workshop, we will have an interactive question and answer session at the last 10 to 15 minutes so that you guys can clear all the doubts very patiently. So the workshop will start in another 7 minutes. Kindly be patient, and thank you for being patient from the beginning. And people who are in YouTube live, kindly join Microsoft Teams for better connection and communication. And for live questions, the links are provided in the chat box, and also it is there in the description. So kindly join Microsoft Teams. Thank you. The workshop will start in another 6 minutes.
सुनेन वो
हेडफोन चालू सुनने
सुनने वाला था जब बता था सिस्टम इज फुल था हेडफोन सिस्टम इज फुल था
welcome to Software 2020 workshop. Kindly turn off your mics and your cameras so that everyone will have a kind attention. And also, people who are in YouTube live are requested to join Microsoft Teams. So the workshop is going to be 3.5 hours at least. So I request everyone to have a water bottle next to yourself. Okay, so kindly be patient and let's use this workshop very efficiently. Okay, okay, so do not interrupt anything in the workshop. We will have question and answer session at the last 10 to 15 minutes. We will raise all the questions and all the questions will be answered very patiently. Okay, and the people who are in YouTube live, again, kindly join Microsoft Teams. The links are in the description and also in the chat box. Okay, and also there is a link to get certificates for this tutorial workshops. Kindly fill up the Google form which is available in the YouTube live chat box and also in the description and also in the Microsoft Teams description as well. Okay, let's begin the workshop. Again, welcome to tutorial workshop. Thank you for being very patient. I will introduce myself little bit later. So first let's know about this workshop. What is this workshop about? So about this workshop was mainly formed by a group of architects. Like 4 years back, we used to train students and the professionals who join in this workshop directly. They used to come to our institution and they get trained in us directly. So that's how this workshop started. And due to this pandemic, we expanded our workshop. Everything in the everything what to say everything was online and we are reaching all over India and as well as in Dubai and Abu Dhabi, maximum in UAE. So this is just a short introduction about this workshop. So basically we have two workshops. The two workshops are nothing but learn from concept to presentation. Like the students and the professionals are struggling a lot, don't know which software to use, how to present very efficiently. Time management is really important when it comes to architecture, civil engineering, interior designing, urban designing, or landscaping. Any field of which is related to connected to architecture, time management is really important. So considering those points, we wanted to present a workshop to the students and the professionals, which is AutoCAD, SketchUp, Lumion, and Photoshop. Learn these four softwares, and you don't have to depend on any other softwares, which is really useful, which is called concept to presentation. Let's say you have a concept and how to do a presentation with that. We will be explaining detailedly from the basics how can you present with some tutorial videos to you guys with some of my presentations and also award winning presentations. We'll be explaining it to you. And also similarly we have a learn from concept to construction. Let's say we have a concept how to develop it in like this is kind of a BIM workshop, building information modeling workshop. So it will be very helpful for the people who are working in MNCs and who are in AEC industries. So for them it will be very helpful, and the people who want to learn in the academics itself, like lot of colleges are insisting to learn Revit, which is a building information software. So that's why we having all these softwares in one workshop. Basically we have concept to presentation and as well as concept to construction. I will be explaining a little bit more in detail sometime like as the presentation goes on. Let me just give you the timeline. As I explained, this workshop started like 4 years back. We founded with the help of some professionals. We decided we came to know that these are the only softwares which are highly used among the architecture industry. So as I explained, we started in 2019 and also 2020 the COVID pandemic start, and we started everything via online. So this is just an introduction, and let's have the agenda of the workshop. So we have an agenda of the workshop for concept to presentation. We will have an introduction. I will introduce you a little bit more in detail for the concept to presentation, how the software works. and we will understand each and every software till what extent they can go for, like from the basics and what extent, what marvelous things can each and every software can do, right? It's very important to know that. So with some of my example projects, some of the award winning projects, I'll be explaining you so that you can get an idea how the extent and the detail each and every software can go for. Okay. And hand sketch, like we will start everything from sketching, right? I will explain you all the advantages. We'll learn AutoCAD, SketchUp. We'll see like creative designing, parametric designing, fluid designing, how to do with the help of plugins. Okay, how to do realistic renderings with the help of Lumion, and how to do the final post productions in Photoshop. All these things which we'll be learning, we'll be having some international projects which I'm currently working with an European firm. I'll be projecting you to you guys, presenting you how beautifully the presentations can be done with the help of AutoCAD, SketchUp, Lumion, and Photoshop. And then myself, architect Mohammed Zain, the founder and the mentor of this workshop. Also, then we have concept to construction. Basically, with it is a building information modeling workshop, which with the help of Revit and Dynamo Studio, we will be learning this. We'll be understanding what is building information modeling, why it is very important these days, and why it is the future, considered to be the future of the industry, architecture industry, and how can we use it, how to kickstart a project with Revit from the basics. Okay, and we will be learning. LODs, basically level of detailing, and also we'll be learning how to do till 7Ds. We have 3D, 4D, 5D, 6D, and 7D. We'll be learning till that time management, project management, how to do that in Revit. We'll be seeing that, we'll be analyzing, okay, and we'll be understanding how to make construction documents. This workshop will be purely meant for professionals and also for the students, but highly concentrated for professionals so that they can make beautiful construction documents very easily and efficiently. We'll be showing some of the presentations with the help of this. So Ayushi will be the architect, and also she is a Revit architect. It will be introduced a little bit later by herself. So this workshop will be conducted by her. As it goes, we will have last 15 to 20 minutes for the question and answer sessions. As I mentioned earlier, you guys can clear all the questions and the doubts in the last 15 to 20 minutes. Till then, kindly mute yourself. We don't want to interrupt anyone, because all the people who are spending their most efficient time for this workshop. Thank you. So kindly mute yourself. So myself, architect Mohammed Zain, professionally architect, also an urban designer, landscape architect, and also an interior designer, working in all the different fields for the past 4 years. I also associated with Venkatraman Associates, handling some of the international projects. This is just a short introduction. You guys can go and see in our website detailing much more detail. It will be available. Also, this is some of my short achievement story. Very short achievement story. I was during my undergraduation, I was the unit secretary, and also we have won as a team. We won Griha, which is NASA. You guys might be knowing if you're an architecture student or you're architecture professional. NASA is an largest student body in Asia, which is considered as the largest student body, and also it is one of the reputed competition considered in India. Kindly turn off your mics. Thanks. And also these are some of my projects have been highlighted and also published in Indian Institute of Architects magazine, which is one of the highly recognized magazine in India. And some of the projects which I'm working in smart city missions, which is proposed by the Pradhan Mantri, where 100 smart city missions are being proposed all over India, and I'm being part of it and proudly. And also some of the competitions called Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, like PMAY, like I have been participated and shortlisted in some of the competitions. This is a very short award winnings achievements of myself. And this is one of the presentation like me getting my basically for Griha in the Indian Habitat Center, which is located in Delhi. This is some of the newspaper cut. This is just an introduction about myself. Okay, so now coming to learn to concept to presentation. First, we will see what is this workshop about, how, and with the help of these 4 softwares, that is AutoCAD, SketchUp, Lumion, and Photoshop. like how it is very useful. Like say you have a concept in your hand, okay, what we will do, firstly we will do rough sketchings, right? We'll do rough sketchings and then we'll start it to the 3D board, okay. So we don't have to completely depend on any other softwares, frankly, and saying, okay, AutoCAD, SketchUp, Lumion, Photoshop, you can pitch the project, you can get a project, and you can do a construction documents for even, say, 4,000 square feet projects also with the help of AutoCAD. It is really predominantly used software in India, a renowned software in India as well. So we'll be doing from 2D to 3D with the help of SketchUp, parametric forms. Also, we will see, we'll learn fluidic structures as well, okay. And then from 3D, which is from SketchUp, we will take it to Lumion, which is 3D to real life rendering walkthroughs, VR renderings, virtual reality renderings, 360 renderings, and everything we will learn in this workshop. We'll see how can we do that. And at the last, which is very important, the mood board presentations, the post productions, right? How to present it to a sheet, what you think and what you have a concept which is considered as 40%, what you present it to someone with the sheet, right? The sheet, which is the boards which we do it in Photoshop, that is what the 60% is considered, because that is what we're going to talk, right? The concept which you have thought, it should come to your sheet. So that we will be learning in this Photoshop how to do that. So these four softwares, if you master, we don't have to depend on any other softwares. And then we have another workshop which is called, as I said, learn from concept to construction with the help of Revit, Dynamo, and Revit and Dynamo. Like this is a BIM workshop, as I said, building information modeling workshop, which will be considered only for construction documents, purely construction documents. We can also make beautiful presentations in that, and also we will be learning how to do cost productions, project managements, increasing the communications, right? Like integrate multiple discipline managements, create multiple platform drafting systems, accurate model and existing structures. And also it is going to be awfully economical in green in economy. It is going to save us the time, the cost, and everything, because that's how it is done. How it is done, we'll be showing it to you as it goes on, and we can do quality like drafting experiences as well. So coming back to the main agenda of this workshop, about the software workshop also, what I say each and everyone who joins this workshop is, drawing remains the primary means by which architects, students, or interior designer, or a landscape architect, or anyone can communicate their ideas with clients, craftsmen, or within the design team. The way we create those drawings have evolved over time and still is evolving on a daily basis, right? So each architectural design software is targeted different needs, and choosing the best one is completely dependent on you. So what I tell each student who join this workshop is, we as an architect, we start everything with sketch, right? So we have a concept. Say if we have a concept, so what we do is you directly go to the software. We might not able to derive the solution which we want. So as an architect or any kind of a designer you are, you should start everything with sketch, which is really important, because I will show you some of the benefits also of the sketching later. So now each architectural design software is targeted at its different needs, and choosing the best one is dependent on you. So choosing the best software is completely dependent on ourselves. So that is the main intention of this workshop as well. And also choosing the compatibility with other programs, and the amount of time you're willing to spend over here is really matter. Although only find the suitable design softwares being able to adapt and jump between them. So we suggest, as I said earlier also, we as a group of experienced architects, we have some basic programs to increase your workflow and also help you get the first draft to the final presentation with the help of these four softwares, which we are going to learn in this tutorial workshop. So as I said, sketching is more than a scribbling in a piece of paper. It is a powerful process that aids in discovering the best ideas and solutions to a design problem. Architect or an interior designers, for sketching is more important than rather than just scribbling in a piece of paper, where it will increase your visualization, your flow, and also it is really good for brainstorming. Not only that, sketching pushes to extract numerous ideas out quickly before you enter into the digital world. before ever entering into the digital world, we should do sketching a lot so that our ideas are really coming out in a really good and um, efficiently. We can try to do sketching so that we can put it into our digital world where it will be really helpful for us. And also, as I said, we have really important benefits of sketching, which you see over here. So saves the time in the workflow process, helps to eliminate the functionality and the layout issues. It is really great for brainstorming, and the most and the important thing is anyone can sketch. So that is the most and the important thing over here. So then what we will do is, as soon as you start with the sketching, then we have to take it to the digital world, right? So the digital world is nothing but, so what we suggest is take it to AutoCAD. So say if you have a concept, then we will take it to AutoCAD to draw from the sketch. We will try to bitmap everything in the AutoCAD. Okay, then we will try to understand how to do that in the AutoCAD class, where I will be showing you. So AutoCAD is an old and dominant player in the architectural software industry. Just to give you introduction little bit of AutoCAD, those who don't have the knowledge in AutoCAD, okay, there are a lot of beginners in this workshop also. I know a lot of intermediate and advanced people are there in this workshop. Kindly just see yourself, and so you guys will learn some knowledge as well. So it is also well known among students and professionals that is unlikely to face any compatibility issues while transferring files throughout the design process. It purely represents representational drawing, and usually it is a stepping towards the 3D modeling software. If you adjust the user interface to your preferences and start experimenting with layers and line weights, you will get a decent drafting with standard drawing conversion and measurable construction drawings. Okay, there is another version of AutoCAD that you will be learning in this workshop, especially made for architects and interior designers. That is the AutoCAD Architecture. It has the features that allows the architects to do a lot more efficient creating design and documents, which is familiar to them. So coming back to the day one of the workshop, what we will be learning is, we'll start from the basic, which I will show you a quick forward video like how we will do the process. So this is a quick bit of the day one which you see over here. We'll try to understand the introduction of the AutoCAD, and we'll learn all these things which you see over here. We'll start from these basics. We'll start from this scratch, like we'll start from the line, okay, how to draw a line, till the advanced, where I'll be showing you in the further video which comes over here. So as I said, like we will start from the basics. Kindly mute yourself, guys, so that we don't have any disturbance over here. Yes. So coming back to that, so introduction of this to AutoCAD we will try to do, and we'll try to make a representational drawings like as you see quickly over here. We'll try to make some simulations also in the AutoCAD. Okay, we will so AutoCAD, what it does is, as you can see in the screen, we can try to edit and we can try to play a lot of line weights over here, which you see here in this video. Just a second. So which you see over here in this video, we can try to add line weights over here. We have how to understand the line weights. We'll try to play, because AutoCAD is really more important to understand the line weights. Okay, that we will learn in the first day of this class itself. Okay, not only restricting to that, we'll also learn in the day of first class itself how to make a decent presentations. Okay, how to make decent presentations and how to understand the simulations with the help of CAD, and also a bit of knowledge in Photoshop. So quickly you can see we can make these types of amazing presentations. Okay, you see here quickly we can try to make these types of simulations also over here. Okay, so we will try to understand making of the simulations with the help of layers and Photoshops. Then also we will make a neat presentations. Okay, we have some commands in this workshop which you see over here. Those things we will try to learn. So if you adjust your user interfaces to your preferences and start experimenting in layers and line weights, you will get a decent drafting with standard drawing conversion and measurable construction detailed drawings. As you saw in the quick forward video, it has features that allows architects to do more efficient drafting, creating designs and documents which are more familiar to us. So as you see, these types of quick presentations, say if your client is asking you to make some decent presentations quickly in some 5 to 10 minutes, okay, we must be knowing everything to understand the process. People who are in Zoom, kindly request everyone to mute yourself so that everyone can see the screen. Okay. Yes. Thank you. So yeah, AutoCAD is an architectural planning tool which comes with an user interface of built-in design layouts. The layout contains numerous templates especially designed for architectural planning and building. So here we will learn how to make a decent presentation like this. Okay, in AutoCAD itself, we don't have to depend on any other software as well. Yes. So coming to the day two, we will learn the presentations in the AutoCAD. So as you see over here, we will understand the layers, line weights, line types, the hatch pattern, understanding the new commands. We have a lot of new commands where I'll be teaching in the workshop. Okay, and also we'll try to understand the elevations and the sections in the CAD. Okay, we will have some elevations and sections in the CAD where we'll try to import from the basics, and we will try to interface from the SketchUp. I will show you a quick photo video also, making of elevations and SketchUp with reference, and we will learn some advanced um, drawings also. So the tools can analyze the components of building to troubleshoot the stress and the load levels of the building supports. So AutoCAD enables the architects to design, plan, execute, and analyze the strength of the building at a design stage itself. So in the day two, we will make a SketchUp model, which I'll be providing you in the AutoCAD class itself. I'll be providing a SketchUp model where you can try to fix the elevations. I will also teach you how to fix elevations in the SketchUp in the AutoCAD class itself. So all those what we will do to increase the creativity, we will do a elevational model, basically a 3D model in SketchUp. Then we will import it in AutoCAD, because directly drafting it in AutoCAD is going to be very difficult, and it is going to block a creativity as well. So we will try to do it directly in SketchUp itself. Then we'll import it into AutoCAD, and we will make a decent layout presentation as you see over here. Okay, we will learn this in the day two class of the workshop. Okay. So then we will make one second, guys. I'm just getting a question. So guys, kindly do not try to question now. I cannot able to view your questions and all. So once I can try to come back to the question answer session, I can try to answer to you guys. Okay. Yes. So yeah, so as you see, why I told to make a decent drafting, basically how to import from SketchUp to the AutoCAD is, as you see over here, this is one of my presentation which you see. We can make these types of presentations which you see with the help of SketchUp, AutoCAD, and Photoshop. Okay, so we will try to do it in the day one class also, and we will try to do types of presentations in the Photoshop class also. So this is the advantage of you of we doing trying to make SketchUp models, then trying to import it into AutoCAD. Okay, so as you see over here, we can try to explain all the wooden drafters, basically all the details which you see over here. These are some of my presentational sheets. Okay, and also this has been imported into AutoCAD. I mean, we can try to put it into the basically um, the portfolios also. It is going to be really important for you guys to present these types of things in the portfolios as well. Okay, so then what we will do is, guys, kindly do not I am requesting again. Okay, do not try to do anything to the meeting. Yes, so then we have these types of like you see here, this is some of the axonometric views, floor plans. Okay, so these types of decent presentations which we can try to able to achieve in this workshop. Not only to that, we can also make detailed drawings which you see over here. We can also make some detailed drawings like these types of detailed drawings, Okay, and we can try to understand the working drawings for people who are interior design in the field of interior designing. We can make these types of presentations where we can submit to the clients also. Okay, so the clients will be really happy by seeing this. One second, guys. Guys, kindly mute yourself. Thank you. Hello. Yeah, can you call me back later? Thank you. Guys, kindly mute yourself. Thank you. So yeah, now coming back to the present this types of presentations, so we need to understand what softwares are being used over here. We are using AutoCAD, SketchUp, and other softwares. Okay, we are trying to use SketchUp for making these types of 3D views, and also we are using AutoCAD to understand these types of presentation efficiency. So this is how it is being submitted to the client also, as you see over here. So I was trying to explain that how to try to how the professionals can explain it to the client also, right? So we will try to understand this in the day 4 class itself, which you see we can make this working drawings, and also right side where you will have your 3D views with explaining everything, so that your client also will be really attracted to see your presentations, as well as he will be very much interested to know about the project himself. Okay, so not only restricting to that, we have a day 3 class where we will try to understand how to make BOQs and all. Okay, we can make BOQs in the day 3 class. We'll also understand the layouts. Okay, layouts are really more important in the day 3 class, because why it is important is to really give you guys the proper line weights, and also can print in bulk sheets. Okay, we can print all the sheets together to scale. Okay, also we will try to understand the contours, how to make contours in AutoCAD, okay, to give a site analysis and everything. So as you see over here in the quick forward video, we will try to make contours over here. One second, guys. Yes. So making contours in AutoCAD with the help of Google Earth and SketchUp. Okay, so we will do a quick contour in SketchUp. Okay, this will be in the day 3 of the AutoCAD workshop. Okay, we will try to see how to make a decent like 80% accurate or 90% accurate or contour drawing from 3D. Basically, we have an extension to add location. We'll get the exact location of the site, and we can analyze the contours also. Okay, then we will import it into AutoCAD. So as you will see in this quick forward video, okay, we will try to import it directly into the basically uh, um, the AutoCAD, and then we will do some kind of massing and as well as the planning. Okay, so why we take it to bring it to AutoCAD is to put all the plannings and all the basically the massing, the zoning, everything we can do with the help of contours. So all those things we don't have to depend on a survivor and all. Okay, we have land survivor and all. Basically we don't have to depend on the survey engineers and all. Okay, we can directly do it in a 90% exactly. You will get to make concept. Okay, to make concept drawings to pitch a project, or for to submit it to your jury members also during your presentations. Okay, so then what we will do is we have also called data extraction basically in AutoCAD, where it will give you all the area calculations, and you can extract it to a data sheet basically as an Excel sheet, and keep it for your reference, and we can make a decent um, I mean basically a Excel sheet where you can try to make it as a BOQ and submit it to the client also. Okay, so this is what we will learn in the day 3 class of this workshop. And then what we will do, I will have, as I said, also I will also want the students who join this workshop to give a, um, one second, to give a knowledge of urban designing. Okay, I am really much more important in urban designing, like how to do how I have been really much more motivated in urban designing, and also some of the projects which I'm doing in Venkatraman Associates. So I want to give those informations to you guys, like how you can try to analyze the data. Okay, all those things we will can do it in really good in AutoCAD. That information I'll be showing to you guys also. So as you see over here, we have some third-party plugins where you can try to get the ground, figure ground ratios and all those things. Okay, where we have, guys, kindly mute yourself. Thank you. So we can try to put all those details from the third-party plugins and then import it to AutoCAD, and then you will get all the decent figure ground ratios where you can analyze the density of your entire project. Okay. Yes. So then we will also can make some perspective sketches with the help of Google Earth. That also we will learn in this workshop, or like how to make some decent Google sketching ideas also. Guys, kindly mute yourself. Thank you. So as you see over here, these are some of the published articles which came into my Indian Institute of Architects magazine, which you see over here. These are some of the presentational drawings which were as an to understand the figure ground ratio and all those things which you see over here. Okay, so like just to give you one second. So we have a decent presentation like this. We can try to understand the density of this area. Okay, this is basically Georgetown, Chennai, which is in Tamil Nadu. Okay, this is a dense populate area. Okay, so we can able to map and figure out all the densities with the help of this presentation which you see, and also we can try to analyze the proximity. Okay, there is a lot of study. Always I say it is really important to understand the study in the urban designing. I will also, it will be like a more of a practical workshop rather than a software workshop. Okay, so it is very important to understand the designing, understand the study, then we will understand how we do it in the software. So that's what it is really important to learn from an architect who's in the field. So you guys will get to understand, get the exposure of the field also, and as well as you get expert in the softwares as well. Okay, so you see over here these types of presentations which you see, these are really important. Okay, these are all made with the help of AutoCAD and Photoshop. No other softwares were used. I believe me guys, like only AutoCAD and Photoshop were used for these types of presentations to analyze the traffic analysis and everything. And also with the help of SketchUp, AutoCAD and Photoshop, we can able to make these types of presentations to present it to your client as well. Then what we will do is we have some benefits of AutoCAD. Okay, so these are some of the basic benefits where if you learn, if you master in AutoCAD itself, you will get like draw to scale, easy in layout and viewing. Okay, like you can draw accurately, you can draw to accurately, make changes easily and reduce risk of errors. Okay, identify design problems, we can find the clash detection, everything in AutoCAD. Okay, calculate material quantities for production. Okay, then what we will do is we have some benefits of participating in this workshop. Okay, if these the benefits which I showed you earlier are mandatory benefits. Okay, if you master in AutoCAD, those are the main benefits which you will get in AutoCAD. But if you participate in this workshop, learning from concept to working drawings. Okay, we will learn from concept till the working drawing state. You will learn in this workshop. Presentation techniques in AutoCAD, site analysis with the help of contour, like how I showed you previously, right? Then figure ground ratios for urban designing projects, learn how to make working drawings, and urban study and analysis. So these are all the benefits which you will learn if you try to participate in the AutoCAD workshop as well. Now what we will do is, we saw how to do 2D drafting and making working drawings in 2D. Then we have a most powerful software in terms of 3D, which is the SketchUp. Okay, from 2D, which is from AutoCAD, then we'll take it to SketchUp, which is 3D modeling software. So I strongly believe that architects should start the computational phase, basically the conceptual phase in 3D, because SketchUp allows allows the users to quickly and easily make 3D designs. Since Trimble has bought its copyrights, it has become extremely popular in terms of usability and cost. Okay, if you're a professional, yeah, I know it is, you have to use a paid version. It is not so expensive like other 3D softwares. Okay, but giving you the amazing creativity in SketchUp, no other software is going to give you. I assure you that. It is one of the easiest programs to understand. However, it is still a powerful program to convey design ideas, and also it offers an enormous components libraries, particularly for domestic architecture. Every object, surface, and materials come in its own unique textures, which is definitely a plus. It is the biggest pro remains till date, and its user interface is really amazing. Okay, as I said, I will be explaining the schedule of the workshop later. But now coming to this screen, which you see over here, we will start. As I said, we'll start all the softwares from the scratch, from the beginner level. We consider you as if you don't know anything in SketchUp. Okay, so we'll start from the scratch, as you see over here, and we have all these types of. Basically, what can I say, the day-to-day agenda to learn in this workshop. So in the day one of the workshop, we will start from the massing for the concept presentation. As I said, from the sketch, we'll do massing in SketchUp, and then we'll take it to Photoshop to understand to give the different types of concept stages, like how your concept is being evolving. Okay, all those things we will learn till the presentation. Okay, so not only we don't only start you till the massing, we will also take how to compose your sheet, which I'll be showing you in the AutoCAD. Yes, so as you see over here, this is some of the concept evolving stages. Okay, this is for one of my urban designing project which I was working in the Indian Smart City mission. Okay, it's like a passive climate immigration, which you see we have multi-level spaces in the zoning area. Okay, and adaptive structure is being developed. So all those like we can try to make some GIF images with the help of basically the concept evolving, which we will learn in the day one class of the SketchUp itself. Okay, like how to make the evolution, like how it will happen. Okay, all those things we will try to make in the workshop, like as you see over here, like the climate analysis, like how the streets are being used, the expansion into the building. Okay, how the spaces is being multi-level. All these things we will try to learn. Like obviously concept will be yours, but how to use it in the software, which we will teach you. So now coming back to the day 2 class. Just a second, guys. So in day 2 class, we have these much of contents to learn, because day 2 class is going to be very important. So we will learn some kind of plugins. We will learn some 30 plus plugins in this workshop. Okay, so we will also learn how to make exploded views. I will show you some of my presentations. I strongly believe that showing the oximetric views and exploded views rather than just showing some elevations and sections to your clients and also to the jurors is going to be really, really helpful if you show oximetric views, because one oximetric view or an exploded view will, it's like explaining your entire project in one sheet. Okay, see, the more lesser the sheets, the more content is there in the sheet is going to be really, really attractive, and also it is going to be efficiently the juror is going to understand your project efficiently, right, in one sheet. That is really important. So that we will learn in the day 2 class of the SketchUp workshop. So as you see over here, this is what an exploded view is really, really helpful for. This is for one of the multimodal transit hub during my undergraduation thesis. Okay, so one second guys. Yeah, so these types of oximetric views are really helpful to explain the structures, okay, the different types of functions into the building. So this is why it is really important to present the oximetric views. Similar, this is a transit oriented development, a TOD project. This is also being shortlisted in one of the competition project. So these types of presentations with the help of SketchUp and Photoshop. No other softwares. I strongly say only SketchUp and Photoshop were used over here. Okay. Then as you see, these types of decent presentations. Okay. You see over here, these types of, while with the help of measurements, with the help of SketchUp and Photoshop, we can make to understand the different type of elevations, views, and also sections, trying to explain the levels, how many levels do we have in each level, how many functions do we have. Okay, and also an oximetric view showing the entire function, and also with the help of materials, what materials we are going to use. Okay, then we have day 3 in SketchUp. In day 3, obviously we will learn some 20 more powerful plugins. We will learn 30 plugins, as I said, in this entire workshop. We will learn some 30 plugins. With the coming to the plugin part, why we learn plugins is, see, you can guys kindly mute yourself whoever is joined this workshop now. I request, it is disturbing a lot. Who has joined? Yes, thank you guys. Thank you. Yeah. So as I was saying, we will learn plugins. Why? Because it will increase your productivity. Basically, you can make everything in SketchUp easily with the help of manually instead of plugins. But why plugins is it will increase you the workflow. Okay, and also I will come to the parametrics and fluidity later. Now we will understand basic plugins and some intermediate plugins where it will increase the interior layouts. Like as you see in the screen, we can make these types of, guys kindly mute yourself. I don't understand who is trying to interrupt in this meeting like this. Thank you. Yeah, so as you see over here, this is how this presentation is being made. As you see in the quick forward video, interior layouts, we can try to give interior layouts, and we have SketchUp layouts and style builder, where you will learn in this workshop, where we'll take it to layouts to make working drawings. We can also make working drawings in this workshop, basically with the help of SketchUp. Okay, with the help of SketchUp, we will make working drawings also. I'll show you some of my working drawings which I made with the help of SketchUp in the coming presentation. Okay, as you see over here, with the help of layouts, I can able to draw my drawings to scale, and I can also print it to scale. Okay. Yeah. So then, not only restricting to that, we will also learn exterior modeling in SketchUp. Obviously, that's so obvious. Then we will learn how to give an additional presentation, and then how to take it to layouts. In SketchUp, we have layouts, as I said. How we will add some depth to that, so it will give a life to the SketchUp model. Okay, once we add the live shadow analysis. Okay, we'll learn the shadow analysis part also. Then we will try to take it to layouts. As you see over here, I'm trying to do a quick model over here, which is really important to understand the layouts. Then we will take it to a whatever sheet, we'll fix it in a sheet. Then we'll add the surrounding landscape, we'll add the levels, we'll add ground floor level, first floor level, or whatever level you have. We can try to show which level is at what height. All those things we'll try to do it in the SketchUp itself. Okay, we don't have to take it to AutoCAD also. Okay, but these drawings are going to be only a presentational drawings. We cannot use these drawings as a good for construction drawings, which you call it as GFC drawings. Okay, yes. Now then, as you see, as I said, this is an interior project which I did during my internship and also during my practice. This is how it is being submitted to the client and also to the carpenter. As you see here, we have a SketchUp views and with the help of renders which are done in Lumion. And also, which you see over here, we have the sections and elevations showing the cabinets, the kitchen cabinets, how many dimensions does he have, and also. So that's how the carpenter also got executed. Okay, I have a lot more detailed data than this, but I am trying to show very limited data in this presentation, which you see. Okay, just quickly trying to forward because as it is extending so much. Okay, so yeah, as you see over here, we have these types of presentations. These are called the mood board presentations. Okay, which we will try to work. Obviously, these things I will be surely you will be gaining knowledge like how to teach these types of presentations with the help of SketchUp and also Photoshop. And all these renders were done in SketchUp and Lumion. I'll show you the Lumion part in the coming slides. Yes. Now coming to the day 4 and 5 and 6 workshop. So day 6 workshop, we will learn how to do urban designing part. In the day 4 and 5 workshop, we will learn how to make parametrics. Okay, we will learn how to use parametrics and also we'll learn how to make fluidic structures in SketchUp with the help of plugins. So as you see in this quick forward video, okay, 1 second. Yeah, so as you see in the quick forward video, we can able to make these types of parametric pavilions. Okay, so with the help of some plugins, say some 2 to 3 plugins are enough to make these types of waffle, we call it as waffle slabs, right? We have waffle slabs, so we call this as waffle pavilions, like our canopies, whatever the terms which we use, so that we can try to attract our presentations in terms of whatever concept we have now, that we will try to achieve with the help of these plugins. So you see, in the matter of some 10 to 15 minutes, you will get this end product. Then what we will do, we will try to adjust with the help of some shadows. We will try to adjust and then we will fix it a view so that we can the model is ready. Then we will take it to Lumion. Obviously Lumion, to make your model look really interesting, we'll do these types of Lumion renderings. Sorry, this is a very old render of mine, which you see over here. These are done in Lumion 4 or Lumion 5. That's why the quality is like this. I will show you the really more quality presentations of Lumion which were done by me in the coming presentation. Yeah, so coming back to the designs which I did with the help of the plugins which you see over here, all these types of transit hubs we can try to make on these types of shells, we can try to make with the help of plugins. It is a matter of time of just say some 10 to 15 minutes again and again saying. Okay, so we need to understand, okay, if you're an advanced or a pro level also, if you might be, you must be missed out something. Okay, I am using SketchUp for the past 8 to 9 years. Okay, so I started my SketchUp in the when I was studying 10th standard. Okay, as my brother's an architect, so I used to help him in his projects. So during my 10th standard itself, I started SketchUp and also AutoCAD. That's why I learned all these things which I need to share it to you guys. Okay, that's what we will try to learn in this workshop. So as you see in the screen, these are all some of my presentations which you see.
Okay. Some of the presentations for my which were also published in the IAA magazine. I will show you the, I can send you the link also. You can go and see my magazines later. These are all some of my presentations, and see one drawing which is trying to explain everything, right? Yeah, one drawing which is trying to explain everything, all the hub. This is basically a multimodal transit hub which you see over here. So that's how we will learn all these things. I'm not trying to explain here the design part. I'm more keen to explain. One second. Kindly do not try to do anything to the drawing. So people who are in Zoom, I request everyone try to not to do anything. Okay, thank you. So in the date 6 of this workshop, we will learn, I want, as I said, we will learn how to do figure ground ratios in terms of 3D. We'll also learn how to make skyline. Okay, we will understand the urban study in terms of 3D. We have some plugins, there are some paid plugins also, we have some free plugins also. There are three types to get the analysis. As you see, we can try to quickly download from one of the third-party plugin, select the city, whichever city you want, then get the data to the SketchUp directly. Okay, this is a free plugin which I'm showing you over here. See, now it is loading, and then as soon as you see, we will get these types of figure ground ratio with the help of detail, say 90% accurate. Okay, then we have another method. This is also a free method, which is free plugin, which you see. We can try to get the entire map. So as you see over here, this is one part of the New York City, which is located in USA. Basically, we can try to have different types of groups: the roads, the rivers, the landscape part, and also the buildings. So the entire skyline of the New York is there in your hand. So like this, I have done for my study like some 3 to 4 parts. So this is a plate plugin which you see over here. This comes in different groups: the rivers, the roads with the main roads, the subarterial roads, and also the buildings. Okay, so this is like one of the paid plugin. It's not so expensive. It's just around some 3 to 4 thousand per annum. Okay, I will also teach covering this in this workshop. I request everyone who are there, again and again they are interrupting. I don't know why are you guys doing this. Thank you. Yes. Now coming back to the presentations which I did with the help of these plugins. So this, as you see in the screen, with the help of plugin parametric plugins, I could make these types of presentations and also render in Lumion to get an amazing output like this. So this is a project which I did for Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana (PMY). Basically, it is a housing for all project which it got shortlisted in top 10 also. Okay, I will come back to your questions later. Okay, people who are in Zoom are trying to put down some questions. I will come back to the questions in the last 10 to 15 minutes. Let us complete the presentation first. Okay, so you see over here, this is another form of presentation, the same sheet, housing for all, which got shortlisted top 10 all over India. Okay, this is for one of the project in NASA during my undergraduation. This is also top 5. Basically, it got a special mention 2 also for GSON project basically. So it is a transit oriented development. So I had to explain everything with the help of functionality, with the help of sections. I could able to do this presentation. So I was very well versed. If you see, I was very well versed, good knowledge in SketchUp and all these softwares, so I can able to make these types of presentations. Not only that, I was also making working drawings and also submitting to the clients these types of projects. So this is a live project which is going in Kodaikanal. So one entire hill is being designed. It's a resort which you see, all the landscape elements are being shown over here. Okay, so that's how the plugins are really plays an important role when it comes to SketchUp. Plugins plays an important role. We can make these types of presentations, and also Lumion is another software which is amazing. So this is a Griha project which was done during my second year of undergraduation. As you see over here, it got top 3 among the 500 entries, and also I was awarded in Indian Habitat Center, which I showed you much earlier. Okay, so these are some of the sheets which were pinned up in the NASA panel also. These are some of the other sheets as well. Yes. Now what we will do, we will see the most important benefits of SketchUp. If you master in SketchUp, those are the obvious benefits which you will get. That is, it's easy to draw your design because it's designed to behave like your extension of your hand. Adjust to lifelike drawings. You will create fast. That because SketchUp is a powerful and simple to learn 3D drawing tool. SketchUp allows you to render surfaces in an array of styles, pick up the variety of architecture that best suits your design and pleases your clients. Okay, and also SketchUp makes it easy to integrate with softwares that furnishes like additional capability. It also supports the third-party plugins, which I said, like some 30 plugins which you will learn. SketchUp With SketchUp, you can place your model within the exact site with the help of Google Earth and write on the actual site like 90 to 95% accurate site level of detail which you will understand. Okay, so as I said, now this is the benefits of participating in this workshop. Okay, these are some of the benefits, obvious benefits which you will participate in this workshop. Learn all the basics of the SketchUp, also stage-wise creating concept to make GIF images, learning 30 plus plugins which will increase the speed of the 3D modeling. As I said earlier, parametrics and fluid design shapes will become easy to make. Figure ground ratios for urban designing project, skyline, urban ratio, and streets and landscape can be mapped in the form of 3D for analysis and study. Make self-explanatory exploded views, isometric views, and much more. Okay, I couldn't cover. This is the maximum which I could cover. Like more than this, we will try to learn in this workshop. Now what we will do, once your 3D model is ready, then we will take it to Lumion, where you will do all the makeup stuff, okay, which you will try to do an amazing renderings and walkthroughs and everything. Okay, from 3D to Lumion to a rendering software which is. Okay. Yeah. So this is basically the best way to communicate architecture. This is the best amazing software. A great presentation is one of the best way which engages to your client. Thanks to Lumion, it is now possible to easily and quickly create top quality presentations by yourself. You don't have to have a big team. Okay, you can do all the things with yourself. Lumion is a visualization software for architects. It perfectly fits into your existing workflow and allows you quickly to turn your 3D CAD designs into videos, images, and online 3D presentations. Okay. Yeah. So then it is easy to master. You can use so creating impressive visualizations, and Lumion allows you to spread more time improving your design and interacting with your clients. I will explain bit with the help of some quick forward videos which I have done, and also this is a bit of the day one Lumion class which you see. We will learn all these contents which you see over here. We will have lot of contents in the day one for this workshop to go. Yeah. Now again, this is a quick walkthrough, quick presentational video which you see over here. We can add materials, reality materials. Okay, once we have live sync also in Lumion, okay, where you can lively work parallelly in SketchUp, and also it will be getting rendered in Lumion simultaneously. You will get accurately live models. Okay, say if you have a quick you can add 3D textures to it and everything. So I just want to ask, like, people who are in this workshop, who are experienced architects also, do you remember we used to spend hours trying to render your work, although you got higher resolutions using for software? That work wasn't so nice, right? So Lumion makes creating video rendering for your designs easily. Like as you see, this is a virtual reality. We will also learn how to make VR walkthrough renderings also in this workshop. In just few clicks, you can bring your design to life. It is really fast, easy, and you can model structures, landscape, water effects, and ground, and choose materials, adding elements such as people, car, animals, etc. It's a perfect way to show your clients and other professionals how your ideas can work. The effects are so real that you might think that some scenes were really filmed. Basically, it was captured in the from the real world. Enjoy the way you do your Lumion job in a different way than other softwares. You might feel like you're playing instead working because it's meant to be like ease of your handling. As you see, this is a virtual reality project which I did for one of my clients. So it's an interior designing project. So these types of VR walkthrough renderings also which we need to learn to make this project. To make see these types of views, we need to have a VR glasses which we need to buy, which is not so expensive, which is around some 8 to 9,000 bucks. But anyways, we can do these types of renderings. We can upload in the YouTube or somewhere, and we can present it to the clients, which we will be teaching you in the workshop. Okay. Yeah, so these are some of the presentations which are high quality renderings which I did. This is a project. Yeah, so I was just 1 second, guys. I'm just taking a call. Yeah. So this is a project which was done in Navi Mumbai for some Aksha builders. It's a high-rise apartments come with a mixed-use building of 1 lakh square feet. So these types of presentations were helpful for them to put it into a banner and print it out. So these types of high quality renders which we can achieve from the workshop once you learn Lumion. Okay, yeah. So this is another renders that you see. We can make these types of quick renders. This is for one of again a project basically located in Kodaikanal to give a decent project finish, and also the Lumion presentations were used to add all the materials, textures, no other softwares, only SketchUp and Lumion. Okay, yeah. So this is another project which is located in Bangalore, which is a really helpful software. And this is again the same related renders which you see, these types of high quality renders which we can achieve. Yes, now yes, this is some of the benefits of mastering, obvious benefits which you will get once you master in Lumion. That is extremely easy to learn. Okay, if you see in the it is really useful as you see in this workshop. Easy connection to other software such as SketchUp and Revit. The archive elements, the archive elements of, as I explained, the trees and people. So these types of, the archive elements of, as I explained, the trees and people which we can try to get. You don't need big group of people of architects, technical professions or video programmers, etc. to help you in this work. You can do it by yourself. Everything you can do it by yourself. There's a possibility to add a sound in this video that is really obvious. Professionals such as construction contractors and gardeners will understand perfectly what they are going to do with this site. Okay, so they will get exact output, they will come to know the exact output once they see this realistic renders. Okay, now this is which you see over here, participating in this workshop. What will happen if you participate in this workshop? Okay, so these are some of the main reasons. Okay, instantly create high quality renders at any point of the process. Render your model in real time with Lumion Live Sync. Breathe beauty textures, and some we have some 1200 plus Lumion materials, and also I will be giving you some presets. I will explain. Guys, kindly mute yourself. Yeah, easily create a real life or conceptual setting with Lumion. I will give you some libraries also which I have saved and kept for my projects. I'll be sharing with you guys. Yes. Um, create high quality images with minutes, creating few videos and shorts. And also the least which we can try to get is the 3D 360 panoramas, and also the VR presentations which we will learn. Then what we have is the Photoshop. So you have your 2D model which you did in AutoCAD. you have a 3D model which you did in SketchUp, you have a renders and walkthrough which you did in Lumion. Now the final software, which is the Photoshop, which is a presentational software, okay, which is amazing for presentation and also for post productions. So the day one of this workshop, we will try to we have some syllabus already composed, like how we have day to day. In architecture, Photoshop is predominantly used for image and graphic creation, helping to produce architectural renders, visualizations, and diagram for presentations and client documents. Photoshop is an amazing tool that highly recommend to everyone. Okay, if you could learn a single piece of software besides your CAD or a 3D program or a 3D visualization, that is Lumion, then Photoshop would be the one I highly recommend for. Okay, Photoshop can be used to create renderings, visualizations just from a SketchUp model to post like montaging. It is very similar to an architectural photographer. Okay, it is an amazing software, I believe. Okay, I will show you some quick walkthroughs also. I mean, quick um, videos also for your understanding, and some of my presentations, like what extent it can go. Okay, so this is the again the content for the day one workshop of Photoshop. This is something which we will learn all the layer managements. We'll start from the scratch. All the softwares will start from the scratch. Okay, yeah. Now coming back to the this one. So day one of the workshop, as you see, you don't have to take a 2D drawing tools, Photoshop, and make sketchy conceptual 2D floor plans. You can directly use brushes. So all these brushes I will be providing you guys. Okay, some 20 to 30 brushes, different types of brushes, and also I'll give you websites where you can download free brushes. So you can give these types of conceptual floor plan renderings with the help of watery effect. Okay, some watercolor effect we can try to do, where it will quickly add a life to your project. Photoshop can be used to create renderings and visualization just from a SketchUp model to use to provide final touches to extremely render in images through a post production. So as you see, for post production works, you can image a render. As you see in this video, I am trying to take from a SketchUp model section which was a white background, nothing it had, it has only the levels. Now I'm trying to add all the materials and trying to give a life to a section. So I always say your concept weightage might be 40%, but your presentations are 60%. Okay, your presentation matters a lot when it comes to like when it comes to an architecture project. Okay, so once they see your presentation, they're attractive. Okay, your concept might talk only as a 40%, but what you have in the sheet, the presentation talks a lot, so they will be really interested to know what you have in the project. Okay, most rendering softwares will allow you to save out the render elements as a separate file, meaning that reflection, diffraction, diffuse colors which you have in Lumion, okay, that lighting elements can be imported into Photoshop, one separate layer that offers a huge amount of flexibility. As you see, with the help, like it will take maximum 20 minutes to make these types of renders. Okay, yes. So these are the some of the outputs which I can able to achieve, and also present it to the client myself. So I don't have to depend on the team. I myself, these renders were did. This is on one of the live project which I did. It got executed also. I don't have the execution pics over here because this is meant to be a software workshop. Yeah, so these types of sections, the client was really happy with these, seeing these types of presentations to understand how his model is going to come, basically his entire house with the different types of levels, and how this is basically located in a hilly area. Yeah. So these are some of the other project which I showed the Lumion renders previously. This is basically done in SketchUp and Photoshop. These types of conceptual presentation matters a lot these days to um, basically to win a project. Okay, to win a project, to get a project. Yeah, so this is again some of the conceptual levelings which we can try to achieve with the help of this softwares. We can add all these types of renders, okay, all these types of effects with the help of Photoshop. Just a second. Yeah. Then again, as you see, these types of this is an urban designing project. I will also show you some of my works which I'm collaboratively working with an European firm. I will also you will also gain knowledge in that. So these types of presentations are really helpful for you to make. Everything were done with the help of AutoCAD, SketchUp, Lumion, and Photoshop. No other software were used. I don't use any other softwares. I use very less other softwares. These are the only main softwares which I have used in my entire career till now. Okay, as you see, we can make this is for one of the project meant to be in housing for all. Okay, yeah. Now, now in the day two of the class, we will also make how to render isometric views. Okay, and how to render an urban designing projects and all those things. Yes. So this is the content for the day two workshop, and additional content with the help of presets, how to add those presets and all. So I will be sharing some of the 300 plus PhD files to you guys to have it yourself. Okay, you can use those PhD files to make these types of quick presentations, a minimalistic presentation to your client. Okay, in interior design, as an interior designer or architect, if you're working on an interior designing project, these types of presentation will kickstart your project, which will be a really amazing. The client will be really happy by seeing these presentations. Okay, that's why we try to learn how to make. I can add shadows to that. Okay, see how quickly it will take maximum 20 minutes. As I said, 20 to 25 minutes to make, to get an output like that. Okay, yeah, so this is another presentation which you see for which I'm working for an Indian smart city mission. An entire survey analysis were done with the help of Photoshop. It's a main software which was helpful for me to create these types of presentations. And again, understanding the entire Marina Beach, which is the world's second largest beach, with a member of team, I had to analyze this entire stretch. The entire analysis was done with the help of plugins, which you saw in the previous software, the SketchUp and the AutoCAD, and then take it to Photoshop and do these types of post productions. Yeah, similar urban designing project के लिए you need an important survey and analysis, so I could do that into the presentation. So these are all some of the commercial complex presentations, and again the isometric views, the sections, the typical sections. And this is for one of the other project which was done in Velu. Basically, it's for the staff quarters. It's an apartment. So this presentation, see, it is just a matter of 5 minutes to make these types of presentations if you are mastered yourself. If you master yourself in Photoshop. Then we will also make how to do video editings. We can do video editings in Photoshop. Many of them don't know that, and also we can make GIF images in Photoshop, high quality GIF images, say 280p, like 3000 to 380p, anything. We'll get amazing. Yes. So yeah, these types of bioclimatic presentations can be made. Okay. Yeah. Now I will show you one of my smart city urban project which I am working with EcoStoma. Okay, coming back to the list out, the benefits of working in Photoshop, basically. Obvious reasons and obvious benefits which you will learn out of workshop. Can change environment. Okay, environment, and then we can add Photoshop day and night, fog, sunlight, and horror effects in any scenes. With the help of Photoshop, can create his or her own patterns. We can make an own patterns in this project. Using Photoshop, can create successful and presentations. Okay, you can perceive both day and night effects by any building using Photoshop. The different techniques in digital pattern, painting, rendering, background, anything can be made with the help of one applying the architectural interior project with the help of Photoshop. Then what are the benefits which you will learn from this workshop if you join this workshop? Okay, floor plan renderings to make an attractive presentation, master plan and elevation section presentation techniques, learn how to make GIF images and video editing in Photoshop, as I said in the previous videos, make sheet compositions for a portfolio, and much more. I will show you how to teach you how to make portfolio making, sheet compositions, panel compositions, banner compositions, all those you will learn, urban designing and urban mapping presentations, okay, and perspective renderings with the help of few clicks. Okay, as I said, I have some presets which I'll be sharing with you guys. Then that is a smart city project which I'm working from 2018 till now, which is this project which you see over here. This project I'm working in collaboration with Ecostoma, which is located in Europe. I'm working for Indian Smart City Mission basically. So these types of renders which you see, I have all these presets which you see over here, all these types of presets I have. I'll be sharing with you guys. You just have to plonk your 3D visualization which you've done in SketchUp, and then boom, you will get your perspective amazing rendering quality like this. See, I got a Google 3D image of an entire city, and then I can just put all the trees, all the presets which I had, and then amazing presentation is get ready in some 30 minutes. Okay, so again, see these types of presentations which you see, all these I am just quickly forwarding you. I will be doing some design workshops also. I'll be sending you guys the links. This is meant to be a software workshop, that's why I'm explaining all the software knowledges to you guys. So as you see, we can make these types of quick present axonometric views which is explaining each and every material, how the materials are being used, how the functionality is used. Okay, see how differently it is trying to explain, see how it is really helpful. That's all. Yeah, everything. So we can make an amazing thematic plazas. Okay, urban, this is basically an urban designing project which I did for smart city project. So you can try to make these types of pop-out presentations explaining what functions you are going to provide. Okay, you can make a decent presentation like this, and with the help of this you can try to make a canopy living area. Okay, so that's all. We need to learn we need to unlock these master softwares. Okay, we need to learn till what extent the softwares can go. This is the max extent which the softwares can go. Okay, see, it is trying to, all these were done in all with the help of only these four softwares. See, Banyan Hub with the explaining the entire presentation, explaining the stage wise how the building is being formed. Okay, how the building functionality is there. Okay, that is very important. As you see here, if you see, we have lots of layers. We have lots of layers, as you see. Like different types of layers which you see over here. I have lots of layers which I'll be sharing with you guys. Okay, so only SketchUp model, a white blank SketchUp model was behind. Then everything in Photoshop, plonking all the people, the trees, the grass effect, everything were plonked into that. Similar, the different types of 2-point perspectives. Okay, yeah, some ground floor plans and everything. So that's how we can try to achieve at the end of this workshop. We can make these types of sheet compositions also.
So then what we have is we have 1 month of workshop which is joining from the month of February. So the 1st of February the workshops are going to join.
So this is just a syllabus. If just to have a look into the syllabus, all these details will be sent to you guys, and also these types of syllabus are there in our website also. Just look into the syllabus. Like for beginners, it's really helpful, and also for not for the beginners also, and also for the master people who have done master in AutoCAD also. It's going to be very helpful. The reason behind it's because there might be something that you guys might have missed to learn the basics, so that's how you are going to get advanced the softwares. So that is what we are going to cover with all the things and all the stuffs which you are going to get into this workshop. So we are going to give you all these types of deliverables which you see over here, which you're going to learn all these types of topics which are going to cover and everything. And then not only to that, we also give you some materials like some GFC drawings and 100 plus blocks and some 10 types of working drawings, line weights, models, furnitures. So these types of materials are going to helpful, which we will be not only giving you the material, we'll be explaining how to use the materials. Okay, how to put into your model, how to start from the basics. Okay, how to do the presentation to that. So all these things which you are going to learn in this workshop for the AutoCAD also. So these all the topics and detailed syllabus there available in the website. The description is there in the YouTube, and also it will be sent to you guys as well. Okay, and then for SketchUp also we have the same syllabus. It is going to be the same for beginners and till the advanced we are going to learn. So these are some of the topics covered. These are very basic topics, but as you see in the entire presentation what I have been teaching you, the all those stuffs which you will be learning in this 1 month workshop. And not only that, you have some materials like 300 plugins which you're going to present it to you guys. You will be having those 300 plugins with you, and some components which are being shared with you guys are going to be very helpful. Those types of components are going to interact in the model, help your presentation skills, and not only presentation skills you can use for the working drawings as well. And then similarly this syllabus is there in the website. You guys can go and have look into that in detail, and then you guys can look into those much detail, and you can always contact me. The details are there, contact details are there, my team can provide you the details as well. WhatsApp details are there, you can always call and get clarified all the doubts which you have related to the workshop. Similarly, for Lumion, this is the same thing. For beginner to advanced, we are going to start some of the topics, and then materials, presets. We are going to give you some presets for the Lumion. Like those presets are just copy paste presets. Like already those are being rendered very high quality. Those presets are being copied and will be given to you. You just have to plonk that, and your model will be 90% ready to render, and then you have to do few adjustments according to your view and your aspects, surrounding aspects, and then your 100% view is ready and the high quality renderings are there. So those kind of how to do that, everything we'll be teaching you in the workshop. So see, again, the detailed syllabus is there available. You guys can have look into the detail patiently. Similarly for Photoshop beginner to advanced, and these are some of the topics which are being covered. Materials will be giving you some 300 plus PhD files. So what are you going to do with those 300 plus PhD files? Are nothing but it is going to help you in detail, like how to incorporate renderings in Photoshop as well. So those incorporations are going to be helpful for you guys for making presentations for just say 5 to 10 minutes you have, because time matters a lot. That's what I have been talking the entire presentation. Time management is more important. That's the reason we are learning the softwares, or else we can do everything manually also. Softwares are come these days to increase the project speed, increase the time management. That's why the softwares are there. So we need to learn the softwares efficiently so that we can use the softwares correctly to the time which need to be delivered. So these presentation, I mean these PDFs are there. You guys can look into the detail as well. So now coming back to the workshop schedule. So the registrations are going to end in the 31st of January, and the classes are going to start from 1st of February till the 28th of February. But as Feb month is having only 28 days, we are going to extend 2 more days in the month of March. So we are going to have 30 days complete dedicated to the workshop. So as you see over here, AutoCAD, you have some 8 days dedicatedly. So we have theory sessions and live sessions.
So what are those theory sessions? Theory sessions are nothing but recorded sections of our live sessions which we used to conduct 4 5 years ago. We used to conduct theory sessions like the live sessions. We have recorded those are 4 hour theory recordings. Those theory recordings are basically I myself will be teaching you how to do that. I'll be interacting with the students will be asking doubts in that. So those types of recordings have been recorded and it's given to you. So it's a 4 hour recording, and then we have a live session just next day to that. That live session timings will be 8:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. alternate days. So as you see, all which are blue are going to be the theory sessions, all which are green are going to be the live sessions. So that's how it's been planned. This workshop schedule is there available in the website, and also it will be forwarded to you guys. You guys can go have a look as well. So that's what the workshop schedule. So you're going to have lifetime access for both theory and live sessions, and also for the softwares, and also for the materials which you're going to provide. Is going to be a lifetime access for you. Anytime you guys can come back and get asked the doubt and get clarified. Doesn't even matter if you're going to join in the workshop or not. It's like a connection which are going to get connected, and then later on it's going to be helpful for each other parties also. So that's the reason it's like a workshop is being created. The groups are created so that you can ping me anytime and get clarified related to this field. And then what we have over here is we have something called combo plan. That is basically silver combo. We have AutoCAD, SketchUp, Lumion, Photoshop as a combo. You can learn all these combos, but only thing is in that we will find only 15 live theory recordings. You won't have access to the lifetime, I mean you won't have access to the live sessions, okay, which is going to cost you for 8,000. One time payment can be done to that. And then we have something called gold combo, which is going to cost you for 10,000. It's a 1 month course. Similarly, as I explained, is going to be a 1 month course. It is going to be AutoCAD, SketchUp, Lumion, Photoshop, and then it is going to help you for 1 month live sessions. But there is one restriction, which is not going to be a lifelong access to the doubt sessions. But for platinum course, you'll be having a lifetime access to the doubt sessions. Let's say after 6 months or even after 5 years also, if you have any doubts, you can get connected into our website and then book a ticket, and then you can connect to our mentor and you can get clarified to the lively the sessions whatever it's happening. So this is how it has been there. All the details are there available. You guys can go and have a look into that in detail. So the other thing is you can do the installments, payment in installment. You can just pay 1,000 rupees during the registration, and the rest 40% can be, sorry, the rest 60% can be paid then after attending the day one live session. Okay, so either you can pay the rest 60% after attending the day one live session, and then the third installment, which is you can pay the rest 40% after completing the 15 days of the workshop. So this is how the installment process is being there. So you guys can pay in installments also if you have financial issues as well. So then we have separate courses. AutoCAD also we have the same. The AutoCAD silver is going to start by 2,500. AutoCAD gold is going to start for 3,500. AutoCAD platinum is going to start from 5,000. Similarly for Photoshop we have the same. For SketchUp we have the same as you see over here. We have gold, we have silver, we have platinum. The prices are seen in the screen. Also is there available in the website. Also you can go and have a look into that in detail. If you have any doubts, we will clarify in the live session as well. So as I said, you guys can pay in installment 1,000 rupees during the registration, and then the rest 60% after completing the day one of the live session, and rest 40% after completing the 15 days of the live workshop. So refund policy is also there. Like refund policy will be activated only for 24 hours after receiving the subscription email from us. And then refund is not eligible for installment subscribers. Whoever are doing installment, they are not going to eligible for a refund, but it's eligible for other people who have done the payment completely. So it's eligible for them within the 24 hours after receiving a subscription email. Any doubt, you can contact me anytime. And also hurry up, enroll into our lifelong community. The registrations are going to end in the 31st of January. Already the seats are filled, and you guys can also book into that. As we have very limited seats, we don't take more than 10 students per batch. So this is about it.
So let's have the questions and answer session. So I request people who are in Google Meet can, I will give you the access to unmute. You can unmute yourself and then you can ask the questions lively. And then people who are in Microsoft Teams also can unmute yourself and you can ask the questions lively. And people who are in YouTube Live are requested to join Microsoft Teams or Google Meet so that you can ask the questions directly and interactively, or else you can just simply comment in the chat box. I can answer to your questions. Yes, go ahead, guys.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, sorry, it's good evening actually. Yeah,
Sorry. Good evening, sir. This is Akansha.
yes, Akash.
Sir, I want to know about the architecture courses.
Architecture courses for what?
So, no, basically, I am pursuing masters in interior designing as I
Eh,
have taken admission. But I
okay,
want to gradually with my masters, I want to do the architecture diploma courses also.
so you have done bachelor's in interior designing.
No, it's like I am pursuing masters in interior designing.
You're do okay. What was your bachelor's?
I completed my graduation in history honors.
Okay, okay. So you're done masters. So yeah, we don't have exactly architecture because architecture you can do only if you have done B Arc, which is called M Arc, Masters in Architecture, which obviously you cannot be eligible, but you can try some other course like Diploma in Architecture. It's a 3 years course. You can do that, and also there is a master's course called Architecture, which is a part-time course, but it is not like we call it as MS, Masters in Science. I guess it's not available in India. It's available in UK.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what are available in your is like in your institute?
No, see, this is a software workshop. So all these things which you have seen, like the presentation you have gone through. So we are going to teach you architecture with respect to the softwares. We are not going to teach you. We are going to teach you how to develop a concept, how to do interior designing concepts, how to do architectural concepts, urban designing concepts, landscaping concepts with respect to softwares. Okay, so it is going to help you increase, because see, softwares are more important these days. If you don't know softwares, you cannot show it to your clients, you cannot show it to anyone. Okay, so that's the reason we are concentrating more on softwares, but also not restricting to that. We'll be teaching you relative stuffs which are related to architecture, interior designing. So it's more of a software workshop related to only architecture, interior designing, landscaping, and urban designing.
No, when I saw your promotion in the ad, there was written architecture courses also, diploma architecture courses. So
Sorry,
that's why.
sorry, Akansha, we are not doing that, but there might be some miscommunication. As I said, we are doing only software workshops related to architecture, urban designing, and landscaping, interior designing.
Oh, thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, may I one moment?
Hello. Yes.
Hello.
Yes. Your name, please.
Sir. Am I audible?
Yeah, very well. Your name?
Yes, sir. This side Gauri.
Yes, Gauri. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, sir. Actually, I wanted to ask that in this workshop, you are going to provide some presets, right?
Sorry.
Sir, in this workshop, you are going to provide some presets, correct?
Presets. Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. And for the SketchUp, are you going to provide the plugins as well, or like there are some plugins which are paid? So is there any benefit if I join this workshop and somehow I'll just get those some like
Yeah,
paid
that's a good
plugins as
question, Gauri. That's a really good question.
well?
We are going. That's a really good question. So we are going to provide you 300 plus plugins. Okay, some 300 plus plugins we are going to provide. Those are paid plugins also. Okay, which are paid, registered in my name. Those are paid plugins only. Okay, which will be provided to you, and also in that 30 plus plugins will be learned by you. Because see, these 300 plugins are nothing but repetitor of the 30 plugins, but we'll be giving you 300 plugins as we have the collection which we have done, but we'll be teaching you 30 plus powerful plugins in SketchUp which are going to increase your workflow and the
parametrics and all the complex structures which we can do in SketchUp. So we'll provide you
Okay, so
the
I guess
plugins.
you are not going to teach all those plugins, but yeah, definitely some more of them will be
300 plugins are just
there.
provided because it's our collection. No one can learn 300 plugins in their lifetime also because it's not required. Okay, unnecessary plugins, those
Yeah,
are.
right.
We are providing you because we have the collection. But 30 plus plugins, see, one plugin is going to take a lot of time and understanding, so we are going to teach you in depth. So that's why we are going to teach you the powerful plugins. So all those plugins are like very basic plugins which yourself, once you understand these 30 plus plugins, yourself can use it later on.
Okay. That's
Yes, thank you. Yes, anyone else, any doubts?
Hello, sir. This is
And yeah,
Madan.
one more question I have. It is related to the portfolio making. So, is there any something we'll be getting in this workshop related to portfolio compilation of work?
Yes, yes, correct, Gauri. Exactly, you're right. So we'll be teaching you in the day 2 and day 3 of Photoshop class. That is the last. As I explained you, first we'll be learning AutoCAD, how to do planning, then how to do 3D modeling, how to do Lumion, compiling all these three: plan, 3D model, and 3D rendering. Comparing all these three things, we are going to make a portfolio in the day 2 and day 3 of the portfolio. Photoshop classes. So portfolio making also is highly concentrated in this workshop.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
सर ऑटोकैड की वर्कशॉप कब होगी?
Sorry, yes, go. Your name, please. I believe it's Govind.
यस सर.
Yes, Govind. Go ahead.
सर ऑटोकैड की वर्कशॉप कब होगी?
ऑटोकैड की वर्कशॉप शुरू होने वाली है 1st of January, फरवरी से, ठीक है, और 8 दिन लगेंगे। 4 थियरी सेशंस रहेंगे उसके और 4 लाइव सेशंस रहेंगे।
Sir, I want to install AutoCAD in my laptop. I'm not able to install it.
My team will help you on that, Govind, and they will take your system control from here, and they will give you the access and everything. They will install you. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. And I guess Madhulata.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good evening.
Yes. Good evening.
Sir, are you providing the all these softwares too?
Yeah, we will be providing you the links. See, we will be providing you the links, and you guys can download. Those are obviously very good links which you can download, and the links, in that links you will be having the installation process also. Okay, and you can
Okay.
download the student versions also. If you have a student, you can get a lifetime access, like 3 years, 4 years of student versions also, and you can get installed in that as well. But anyways, we'll be providing you the links, and you can download and you can use it for lifetime.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hello.
Yes.
Sir, how to get the certificate about this workshop session?
See, my only advice is don't go for certificates. Okay, we will provide you the certificates. That is a different part. But don't go for certificates. Certificates are not going to help you at all in career. Okay, certificates will not at all help you in the career. The talent and the skill sets which you are going to learn and which you are going to practice are going to help. Certificates, how many other certificates? I can self Photoshop it and I can give you how many other certificates you want. You can self get Photoshopped it and you can develop the certificates. That is not going to help at all in your life. Get your skills, learn skills, and develop your skills and learn the
Hello?
softwares. That is what going to help you in the workshop
Sir?
as well as in that. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Harsh.
Sir, can you share the link, sir, in the WhatsApp group, sir, of AutoCAD?
Sorry, Harsh. After registrations only, my team will be providing you all the links for the workshop details and everything.
Oh, okay, sir.
Thank you. Yes, Hemant.
Hello.
Yes, Hemant.
Yes, sir. I'm currently pursuing my master's in urban planning. I just want to ask about that. I don't know. You mentioned about some Revit or related to that certificate. Courses.
Yes.
But software is better? Yeah, better for urban planning or that course.
See,
Like there is a
Revit,
QGIS and ArcGIS also.
I understand, Hemant. I got a question. Thank you. See, that's a really good point that you brought in this
Okay.
forum. So the thing is, urban planning is a different field. We have a different software called GIS. You must be knowing about that. GIS. Okay. So there's a GIS
Yes, sir.
software. So we use that job software for urban planning because urban planning is a large scale. Okay. For in
Yeah,
large
yes.
scale.
Yeah.
Revit is a software which is a building information modeling. It is used only for construction documents. It is not a
Yeah,
3D
okay.
developing modeling. Okay, but coming to the
Okay.
SketchUp offers us, as you see, I might have shown you how can we entirely download one entire city. I have showed you how can we download one entire city of New York or entire city of like whichever city you can download it, and you will get all the skylines, you will get all the urban figure ground ratios and everything you will get in SketchUp. We have plugins for those.
Okay.
So that's why SketchUp offers
Okay, sir.
urban
Okay. And
designing, urban everything. Yes, Hemant, go ahead.
okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you for it.
Yeah, thank you, Hemant. Thank you.
Okay. And sir, again that it's I'm planning to means join some GIS class. Is your means you can provide it? Then I will interested in that also. If any GIS class is or
Understood.
workshop is there.
Understood. We will let you know, Hemant. Currently, we are not. We don't have tutors on GIS, but currently we don't have. In future, if you do, we will let you know on that.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Anyone else? Any doubts? Okay, you guys must be having my details. Also, my team also will provide you all the details related to the workshop. Okay, you guys can comfortably talk to me in multiple languages like Hindi, Tamil. Okay, and like in other languages also in Urdu, Hindi. So it's like the workshop is not only restricted to only English, but my tone of language obviously will be in English. My slang will be always in English because we have a different states students which are going to be here all over from India. They are going to be, so only mode of language will be from English from my end, but I can clarify your doubts in Hindi as well. Okay, so if you have doubts now you can clarify, or else we can end this session so that the registration can start and it will end by 31st of this month.
Sir, please share the certificate link, sir. How to download, sir?
Yeah, we'll share you that.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Okay guys, fine then, so we will end this workshop over here. Thank you for attending our workshop. See you at the main workshop, which is starting from the 1st of February. Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
sir.
sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
छोड़ एक चले
शुरू करो।